Hello everybody, my name is Amil-R and I will be doing my extra credit psych of gender assignment on hormonal intersex conditions. Now let's get off a general view of intersex people. They make up about 1% of human beings. It's from my research, it's very interesting. They can affect males and females, and there seems to be like a lot of misconceptions about intersex people in general, and so this video is to inform the masses of some conditions that intersex people may face in their life and like general information. And so I really hope this is helpful to y'all, and let's get started on the video. Okay, so our first intersex condition is Turner syndrome. Now, Turner syndrome actually really occurs mostly in women. These females only have one X chromosome, and they're missing another chromosome, either whole or partially missing one. And Turner syndrome, it can cause a lot of health problems and medical problems, which include short height, failure of the ovaries, reproductive issues, heart defects, and the life expectancy for Turner syndrome is actually, they have a pretty good life expectancy. Their life really isn't cut short unless it has like very severe consequences, especially with the heart defects. But people with Turner syndrome can live a healthy, normal life. And so another intersex condition that we will be discussing is persistent Mullerian duct syndrome. I apologize if I pronounced that wrong. It's just a very long word. And so persistent Mullerian duct syndrome typically affects males. Now, and it's a disorder of sex development. Now, males with this disorder, they have normal male reproductive organs, but they also have a uterus and fallopian tubes. So that's a pretty interesting. Now, even though they have both reproductive organs of a male and a female, they are at risk of being unable to father biological children, and they are also at a higher risk of testicular cancer, and because sometimes the testes are left untreated and they can develop cancer. And so that is another disease that is unfortunately one of the syndromes of intersex people. And now this one, I think we learned about this one in class. It's called androgen insensitivity syndrome. It's the lack of androgen receptors in XY individuals. Androgens and intermillerian hormones, I'm sorry if I mispronounce it, are present, and these people are usually identified as female. Now, we learned a little bit about this syndrome, I think in like chapter 4 or 3. And so androgen insensitivity syndrome, I think it's like one of the more common ones. But they are androgens insensitivity syndrome. They are, I would say, resistant to male hormones, and male hormones are called androgens. And as a result, this person will have like some physical traits of a woman, but its genetic makeup is a man. So, yeah. It's very interesting, honestly. Really very interesting. And they have different types of androgen insensitivity syndrome. Now, there's a complete androgen insensitivity syndrome, where the testes has no effect on sex development, and so the genitals are completely female. So yeah, that's really interesting. So when testosterone has some effect on sex development, so it really like messes the development of that person up. So yeah, it's really interesting. Next on the list is congenital. I'm really very sorry if I mispronounce it. Congenital adrenal hyperplasia. The adrenal glands of a genetic female secrete abnormally high amounts of androgens starting through gestation. Now, this disorder, I think it's more common in females, biological females, than males. And then we also have another disorder called the 5-alpha reductase deficiency. So, lack of 5-alpha reductase enzymes prevent conversion of testosterone into more potent testosterone and prevents the masculation of external genitalia during prenatal development. Now, we have discussed 5 intersex conditions. I hope this video was very helpful to y'all to maybe understand a little bit more about intersex people and what they may face in life. It was very, very interesting, and I really enjoyed it. And thank y'all for watching.